timing to sell and timing to buy a property. Everybody wants to sell high as possible. And then when you buy, you want to buy something you like and you want to get reasonable value or maybe low value. So this topic is quite important because generally when you look at our trends, whether it's HDB, landed property, private housing, commercial properties, trend generally over the past 30 years is up. So if you sell now, you're selling at a price, and then you buy a little bit later, chances are you probably buy higher. But within the trend there are ups and downs. So if you time it well, or if you're lucky, you happen to have a need to change property at a time when the prices are a little bit higher, you sell high, and then the prices try to start to soften, and then you buy low. But those chances don't come very often. So how do we do this? How can you get the best price for your property now that you are selling, and then buy one that you like for a good value, right? Now it's May the 8th. Today is May the 8th. The general news, 2023 May the 8th. General news, if you read, everybody reads the news. Interest rates are high for mortgage, so people are a little bit afraid of getting locked into a mortgage now. And then of course the TDSR calculations now use a higher interest rate, and the TDSR is now 55%. So based on income, of course the affordability has changed, lower. People get retrenched. There's news about possible recession globally. So there's a lot of news that kind of tells a normal person, say, maybe the prices for real estate is coming down. Singapore, a little bit unique. So let me tell you who is buying, so you kind of understand where the buyers are. For Singaporeans, buying HDB resale, the grant value, the grant provided by CPF grant has gone up. And in my own experience selling HDB houses, whenever I list one now, I get a lot of younger couples coming in with with interest to buy, and they all are looking forward to that grant. So the people who have now got better grants, the younger ones, are actually okay to buy resale HDB. So resale HDB buying demand, in fact, is quite good. For private property, for own stay, right? Because there are people selling their HDB flats at good prices. HDB prices have not come down resale. They are also looking to upgrade to private. And instead of buying new development, because new development, first of all, there's not much choice. So they look for resale. So when I post, if you see my listings, I have quite a number of private apartments for sale. I get a lot of people who sold their EC, people who sold their HDB, or maybe even sold their private property, the smaller ones or the larger ones, who are downgrading or upgrading to a bigger or smaller place. So those are the people looking for a home. Now we're not talking about investment, we're talking about home buyers. So I don't see a difference. So because I see people every day coming in to look at my properties, do I see less people looking to buy property? No. It's still about the same. But in fact, those who have grants, HDB grants, I see more. And those who have sold their private properties or their HDB properties at a good price, they are also looking out. Then how about the supply side, the selling side? Because so demand, okay lah. If I take it that demand has gone down from last year or during the COVID time, it hasn't gone down to a level that is too scary, right? That will affect price very badly, right? How about the supply side, which is people selling? Actually, HDB resale prices, asking prices, has not come down. Private property asking prices not come down. Even if you look at transacted prices, there's still growth in price. Supply maybe for private, maybe I think it's slightly less. For private resale, I think supply side a little bit less. So somebody asked me, okay, so Tamil, what if it was you? And you know, I stay in a 4-bedroom, kind of place. And let's say I want to move to either a 3-bedroom kind of place or maybe a 5-bedroom kind of place. What would I do? Let's say the need for me is now, like this year. I can tell you something. I will sell now because all indicators are that we may have some issues with the price, recession, blah blah blah. So I will sell now. And because I know that selling maybe will take a couple of months and then buying will take a couple of months, I can take a risk and see maybe the private property that I want to buy or the HDB resale that I want to buy or lender I want to buy the next few months, maybe there's an opportunity of price softening a little bit or maybe price stay flat. So I still win, right? I sell on a high, buy on a reasonable value. So I think I always do that if it's me.